Oh, Commander, help me before I lose my fucking mind reading the Sylph dialogue. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elder one's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that the sharpest-eyed servants will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I'd ask you to call upon Guillemolco at Bent Branch Meadows to deliver the message to the wood whalers are needed in the search effort. Okay, I'm gonna walk over there now. Yo, look out for the Sylphs, man. Message from Commander, you say? The Sylph Elders vanish? Worry not, friend. The wood whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Okay. Yo, there's a man named Buscarron around here. Yo, are you Buscarron? Well, Adventure, we have the finest grog and grub this side of... not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, hunger for news, is it? There's been talk of a Sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the Elder you seek. These woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. That's very fair, honestly. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might stumble across the Sylph Elder yourself. Okay, so bro's advice is, hang around, see if he shows up. Alright. Oh, he's gonna give me an egg, that's cool. Nowhere on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, why don't you do me a favor for old Buscarron? Let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking skulls, just take this cold water and douse the drunkard. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Alright, time to calm down these drunk people. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes on your face? Here, have some cold water, shitlord. Boop. Oh, Nafika's teats, that's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Damn, bro. Okay. Nicely done, Miyoko. Not of my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Ellison. There are people who shun cities to live in the woods, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it doesn't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Sure, it's cool you're not racist. Oh, look at that shitty hat. The eponymous proprietor of Buscarron Druthers has need of an able adventurer. What do you want now, man? I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor to ask of you. There's a key-corn friend of mine, you see, name of Tetrud, a good lad. It was right after the calamity I came across him in the fallen shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at Druthers for a spell after that, got to talking about striking out on his own, and he did. And not long after, cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosia. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten it where he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan named a Boss Ring. You find him in a hawker's alley in Limsa. He knows everything of the coming and goings of merchants there. Oh man, am I just going to Limsa now? Just to... Oh man, I'm not gonna see that Elder Sylph for a while, am I? Found your way to Awker's Alley, friend, hmm? A quick turn that worked at the Druthers. Ah, you speak of Tetsaroon. Related to that Kikaroon bloke just over there, by some blood or another two of them put together, and we're making good coin. But old Tetsaroon up and left him not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. Better off asking Kyokaroon himself. You can be tight-lipped, though, I warn ye. Best to take this chicken egg with ye. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds like he ain't changed a bit. Just like to send him a venture along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. He's really not that far away, but, you know. Customer be welcome, not customer. Not come with custom. Kikaroon busy with business, too busy for blather. Yeah, but I got this chicken egg, dude. Haha, chicken egg. Chicken egg? Kikaroon love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Okay, man. Looking for Tetsaroon. Tetsaroon no here no more. Tetsaroon leave Limsa. Tetsaroon go for Sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Winburg no Tetsaroon. Winburg no trading post. Winburg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kikaroon forget things. Winburg remember things. You talk to Winburg, not Kikaroon. The dialogue. Oh my god. Tetsaroon, hi, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was head somewhere up north by the way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand that knows a great deal about many things. Okay. Sure. There he is, Old Foet. Tetsaroon. I saw him, that is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood, was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikern. I'm probably saying these names right, but wrong by the way, don't hurt me. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore by Bronze Lake, Memroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Oh, okay. Tetsaroon, the guy I've been looking for. Customer, be welcome, not customer. Not come with custom. Bring something for Tetsaroon. Yeah, dude, take this earring, dude. Why am I here again? Tetsaroon not forget this. Forget at Druthers. Tetsaroon swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Tetsaroon thank. Tetsaroon thank. Good Buscarron, doing good. Good Buscarron good to Tetsaroon. Tetsaroon miss good Buscarron. Okay. Tetsaroon has places for you to go and thingies for you to get. Why? Good Buscarron help Tetsaroon. Tetsaroon dead without Buscarron. Must give thankies, many thankies. Tetsaroon make keep quern fire water for Buscarron. Buscarron love fire water. You help Tetsaroon make fire water. Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Okay, time to go kill some corals. Hey, Tetsaroon, I got your coral pup thingies. There you go. You brought all thingies. Tetsaroon, make fire water. Make good fire water. Good Buscarron. Tetsaroon, start making fire water now. Good fire water. Take time, more good. You come back later. Okay. Tetsaroon appears to have finished this gift for Buscarron. Tetsaroon, make fire water. Good fire water. You take to Buscarron. Good fire water for good Buscarron. Tell Buscarron no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetsaroon hopes Buscarron happy. Tetsaroon gives Buscarron thankies. Many, many thankies. You tell Buscarron. Tetsaroon make big shop Sunday. Biggest shop in yours, yeah. Make many, many sparklies, all thanks to good Buscarron. Oh, finally, we're going back to good old Buscarron. Ah, you returned. Thank you for seeing Ketcherin's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Yeah, he got you made you some firewire, dude. Shit's fire. Get good firewire, so he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... oh, bloody hells, who's cutting onions back there? He set the shelf for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. The stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's gonna be a long year, but what do you say? What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can make it through this ball together. Yeah, I guess so, man. Buscarron has druthers. He'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of sylphs. Okay. There was word your way, sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no land of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place where we've never known a sylph to come. Something we must have given them cause to venture this far, more than like. The missing sylph elders among them. Here, I marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Okay, man. Thanks. Here's me checking the last one. I'm so not gonna show checking all of them, because it's either nothing happens or I kill a guy. Wow. We did it. I gotta walk all the way back to the frickin' hut again. So, was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? At this time of year? Located entirely within... I don't know what I'm doing. First sylphs and now Garleans, and all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might be the Garleans following the sylphs, tracking them, giving them a chase perhaps? But no, not this far into the forest. The whaler spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand. And when the whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Very cool. Now we need to find the traitor. Buscarron has more work for a willing adventurer. Of course. I'm so willing, bro. I'm glad you came, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the guardians in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Bioko, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Time to look for this guy. Oh, I found him really fast, actually. Can you not see him on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. What if I just follow you, dude? What are you gonna do about it? You gonna cry? Is bro gonna actually cry? What are you doing with these boxes, friend? Not long now. I think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. It is little wonder the Empire's risen to such heights. Only the whalers paid men their worth. You? What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Come quick, friend. My friends, it is I, Laurentius. I'm under attack. Lies, man. I was just standing here. Literally just standing here, man. Yeah, well... They didn't last long. How'd you just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Damn, bro's still lying. He's still lying. Oh, here I am back here. A level sync battle. Oh man. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, enough, I say. It's over then, eh? I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I saw an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. He laughs. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans, I brought the Makote bitch. He called me a bitch. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did ye? You there, Makote, you stand here at old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Damn. You mean to stand against the might of the Empire with this red-belly rabble at your side? Ha! Your eyes betray your words, coward. You know full well the sting of the whalers. Fear the waft's sting. I think I read that wrong. Whatever. Don't care. Legless Laurentus. Why are you legless? Maybe I should heal this guy. Uh-oh. After these trees drink your blood, I will see to it they are cut down and burned. Show them what happened to those who oppose the Empire. This is a fight Buscarron wants won, then the Coral Claws will fight it. How? Why, you scum have no allegiances. Guess our allegiances are against Garlemald, at least. So this is to be my end. Yeah, should I even read the dialogue of people that don't even have a fucking name? I don't know, man. The dialogue comes like so fast too in these little single player dudes. How has it come to this? You're a filthy traitor, and I'm the warrior of light. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side? They're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Buscarron, this is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I'll go in the order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Buscarron. Tell him Laurentius, the fool, says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Okay, dude. Buscarron, yo. Oh, Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the law of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Hey, he asked you to thank me, did he? Well, then there's good in him yet. I just hope that the Adder's nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Miyoko. The Sylph Elder has been found. Finally! Dear God! Into the beast's maw.